Welcome back, YouTube family. I am coming to you from Why Do People Mask? If you are new to my channel, I thank you for your time. And no, my channel doesn't have anything to do with masking with COVID-19 or a masquerade ball. It has to do with hard topics such as suicide, suicidal thoughts, mental illness, depression, and anxiety. As I previously stated on one of my videos, after my suicide attempt, I still stayed suicidal for about 3 years. After the attempt, the team of doctors thought that I should be admitted into a long-term mental institution. Before I was admitted into the long-term mental institution, I asked my providers, is it possible that I can go stay with friends and family in another state to do another treatment plan? I was elated that they agreed. So I was fortunate enough to have family. My brother, he allowed me to come and stay with him while I do my intensive inpatient therapy. I arrived and I started my therapy. And the team of doctors thought it was over a year and I should have, with the medicine and the med management and the therapy, they thought that I should be further along than what I was, and I wasn't. So I had another evaluation by a psychiatrist with a mental health facility. When I had that appointment, the psychiatrist just asked, how are you doing? I had to be vulnerable and transparent and honest as possible. And I told him I felt like I wanted to drive off the bridge. I immediately heard the doors click. The psychiatrist got up and he went out to consult with a team of doctors. They came back in and gave me a gown, and I had to be admitted inpatient in the hospital. Once again, thank God he spared my life again because I wanted to end it again. While in inpatient, they talked about having a therapist called ECT treatment where they shock your brain. They explained that it helps with lifting the depression. All I thought about was that little beautiful baby that I was blessed with. And I said, whatever I needed to do to get back stable, if you feel that this is a treatment that will help me, I agreed. So I was compliant with the doctors and I agreed to have the shock therapy. I remember the first day going to have this therapy. In the hospital, they were making renovations to the hospital. So they gathered up the team of people that agreed to have the treatment. And they took us down a long hall. And they were renovating, so they had hospital beds and it was leaves. And as we were going to the center to have the ECT treatment. Once I saw the tank, the computer that they were gonna utilize, and all the connections that they put on your brain, I immediately got afraid and said, no, I don't want to do this. And I was greeted by one of the technicians that was assisting with connecting the components to your head. And he touched me and he said, I've been doing this since 1971. And that was when I was born. And he said, all I know, it helps people. Don't be afraid. So I had courage to do it, and I completed the ECT treatments. I had about 6. Um, and it helped lift the depression. It did work. However, I've had memory issues and other things, but it did lift the depression somewhat. Not all the way. I still suffered, with the depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts. But I was better. So I said that to say it's been 12 long years and I'm still standing. I'm still here fighting. I am your witness that you can live with a mental illness if you follow your psychiatrist and your therapist treatment plan that they provided you, and if you continue to have hope and courage to stay another day. Stay another day with the possibility and the expectation that hope gives us the expectation and being optimistic that something is better on the other side. That one day you will learn to live with your mental illness. I encourage you to stay another day, because one day I finally heard the birds chirp. I felt the wind brisk on my face. I saw the butterflies. I heard the wind. And I knew then that my depression was lifting. So I want to give you hope and inspire you to fight another day. Your family does not want to bury you. They want to help you. I want to help you. It has taken me I'm 50 years old. It's taken me 50 years to find my true calling. Again, I heard a message by Oprah Winfrey. She did a speech on motivational arc. And she talked about finding your true calling and honoring that calling. And that calling is of service. So I've worked over 2 decades serving a Fortune 500 company, and I served them well. I loved my job. But I no longer could perform that job with my new mental illness, my new condition. So now I understand why I had to go through what I did. Because my calling is to be your witness. To let you know to stay another day and fight another day. And that you can make it. You can make it because I made it. I know it's difficult, a difficult road, and you can't understand why you're going through it. But I promise you on the other side, you'll understand that trouble don't last always. That your now is not your forever. That until the day we die, we will have trials and tribulations and obstacles. But if you fight another day, in life I've learned that you can't take the elevator all the time. You must take the stairs. So I just wanted to come over on the channel and encourage you, because I know someone is struggling and saying, I want to give up tonight. Don't give up. Stay another day. Please. I beg of you to stay another day. If I wish I could reach out and hug you, because I know the pain. I know the sorrow. But if you are struggling with suicidal thoughts tonight, contact the Suicide Prevention Hotline. They are available 24/7, and they are at 1-800-273-8255. Reach out to your friends and family, someone that you can trust is positive, to let them know that you're struggling. Stay another day. I just leave you with this. I hope I inspire you. Like I said, God gave me this vision 4 years ago and I did nothing. And I feel guilty because I have learned to live and cope with my mental illness, and I should be doing more, because suicide is the second leading cause of death for kids 10 to 14 and 25 to 34. So I feel like I should have been doing more. So I no longer will stand on the sidelines. I will get in the game and help you and encourage you as best as I can. And again, by no means I'm not trained. I've not had any, I don't have a degree in psychiatry. I'm not a licensed therapist or a licensed coach. I'm just a woman that knows your pain. And I have answered the call, like Oprah Winfrey said, I've answered the call to know my purpose. Turn my pain into purpose to give you hope and encourage you to stay another day. So I thank you for listening to me, but I wanted to post this before tonight. It was heavy on my heart. So I encourage you, if you like my channel, subscribe or forward it to someone that you know that is struggling. Because God is going to give us, He's going to connect the dots, the right people. I plan to have licensed therapists and psychiatrists to join the channel to provide us with some tools and techniques. If He gave me the vision, He's going to connect and give me the people that we need to help us. I thank you again. May God bless you. May He keep you. And stay another day.